If you think it's too late to plan that summer trip, you are wrong. Thank goodness. I still need to take one. Summer travel is just heating up, and an island escape may be easier and cheaper than you think.
Joining us with some travel tips and tricks is Expedia travel expert Melanie Fish. Welcome back to New York Living.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
With your glasses.
And the whole outfit.
Yeah.
Island vibes. I did this
vibes.
intentionally. Thank you for noticing.
Thank you. Okay, so some of our viewers live on the island of Manhattan,
Right.
Staten Island, Long Island.
Feels tropical sometimes.
All those things.
Yeah.
What are some other islands that folks need to know
Islands
about?
are so hot this summer, up 30%.
Really?
So there are tens of thousands of islands to choose from across the planet. So what Expedia did was analyze all the data and say, okay, where is it affordable to go? Which islands offer really great experiences, get great reviews, and how can you get there relatively easily?
That's huge.
So here is the island hot list for 2025.
Please.
Give it to us.
Aruba.
Sure.
The Maldives. These are the places for sun and sand. And then you really
Aruba.
have to look at categories because every island offers a different experience. So if you're looking for culture, we're talking about Sardinia. Or
Italy, right? Yeah.
Yes, Jamaica.
Sure.
Because you get the beautiful
say
sand
Greece.
and you get
I
that
don't know anything.
rich cultural experience. If you're looking for adventure, Dominican Republic made the list,
Oh, yeah.
Fiji, Bali. So there are a lot of choices, but this is a really good place to start your search.
I'm not seeing Kokomo on the list anywhere.
Maybe next
Very
year, maybe
disturbing.
2026.
What about
Kokomo.
some place? Aruba's not actually that far from New York.
And
a little
Turks.
closer to home, like maybe like a Nantucket situation.
Well,
or a-
okay, there are some islands that are trending specifically for U.S. travelers.
great.
Turks and Caicos is one.
Great.
Way up. Nantucket is one. St. Thomas, Palm Beach. So these are places that U.S. travelers specifically are really driving an increase in searches on.
And there's always that kind of, you got to think where I want to go. First, travel's huge because if you have kids,
Yeah.
travel's, can't take that much time. Plus, it's always like, oh, we're going to take a plane and you take 6 boats and 6 ferries. And then there's islands that are more rural and there are ones that are more kind of like they have more resorts and things like that.
Well, that's right. And so you really have to choose your adventure before you start the search. So I like Jamaica because you've got the cultural experience, you've got the rich beaches and sand and sun. But it's really easy, very
Right.
accessible. But if I want that big, long-distance adventure, I'm looking at Koh Samui in Thailand
Oh,
this
yeah.
year.
Oh, snap.
I mean, White Lotus.
Is that the
has
White Lotus place?
That's
Yes,
the White
that's the
Lotus
White
place,
Lotus
which I
one.
think is why searches are up so much.
Right.
But that leads me to a tip: if you do want to go on an island vacation, go island hopping. Don't limit yourself. If you're going all the way to Thailand,
Make it worth your money.
there are several beautiful destinations, each one offering its own experience.
Okay. I like anything. One last.
I was looking at I'm so distracted
know.
by the footage that we're showing.
I
I'm
know,
so
because
sorry.
I want to go there. For folks at home who are saying, "Oh no, it's too late," what tips do you have for them if they want to take this summer vacation?
It's not too late.
It's not too late.
Off-season is actually a great time to go to a lot of these islands because prices can fluctuate up to 50%. Just make sure you're looking at the calendar and making sure that off-season isn't, say, peak hurricane season.
Right.
So do your homework. But on average, September is actually the best
a great time
to visit an island.
Is there an island that's pretty reasonable, that's gorgeous? Because I find a lot of islands are incredibly expensive that you want to go to. Like we went to Anguilla and it was really
forget it.
expensive or really rural. Like a great place that's just like it's fabulous and it's reasonable.
I have been to the Bahamas this year. That to me is easy and reasonable. And I also went to Antigua, which I thought was, I had never been there before, and I thought that was extremely reasonable and had a nice mix of culture and relaxation.
We'll go to Puerto Rico. I
Let's
haven't been back to
go.
Puerto Rico in so long.
Let's
I
go to
love
Puerto Rico. Let's go see Bad Bunny.
The
It's
He's the only one who lives there.
It's
Bad Bunny.
It is hurricane season, but you can get some deals.
Okay.
Hi, I represent the tourism.
Bad
board of Puerto
Bunny.
Rico.
Bring your umbrella, you'll be
Okay,
fine.
Bad Bunny has driven up searches for Puerto Rico through the roof
Yeah, makes
with
sense.
his residency. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You and Bad Bunny.
Me and Bad Bunny. Melanie, thank you so much.
Thanks for having
Always
me.
great to see you. Do yourself a favor. Book that trip.
Get to an island.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.